All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, what it is, what it is, what it is. This is your boy Hip Hop Karma. You are tuned into the Random Podcast Show, and today we're doing something special, something I've never done before. We got another podcast in the building.
Yeah.
We got the Kick It podcast.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Pretty good. What to do with it? Hey, thanks for having us on, bro.
Yeah, man. Introduce yourself. What's your name, brother?
My name is Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah. I just go by name Bruce. No nickname.
Yeah, that's Bruce. I'm Victor, and this is Louis over
Yes,
here.
sir.
All right, all right. How long you guys been doing the podcast thing for, man?
We've been doing it for about 2 years or so.
About 2 years?
Going into our third year this year. You know, it's fucking crazy because it started as a soccer podcast.
Oh, shit.
And that's where we got the name, the Kick It podcast. And it was me and some soccer friends. We started, you know, it was just shooting the shit, talking about sports.
Huh.
And then, you know, we slowly started incorporating like music into it because, you know, we also do some music on the side.
Dope.
And so it was, so it just kind of evolved from there. And
That's dope.
That's where we're at now.
You guys all know each other from like high school? How did you guys meet each other?
Teenagers.
Yeah?
Yeah, teenagers out here in North County. Like me and Louis met each other in high school, and then I met Bruce later on, like after I graduated, but he was still kind of like in high school.
Okay. Are you guys all from North County or?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where'd you guys go to high school at?
Me, I went to El Camino and Oside High each
Okay.
for like 1 year and then 1 semester, and then I went to Claire Bergner.
Oh, okay. How about yourself?
Me, I went to OHS. I went to both,
okay.
both of them.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Same.
familiar with that high school.
Yeah. Same, I'm a pirate.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's right. Now, did you guys play any sports in high school? Did you guys play soccer at all, or?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I played soccer and did cross country for like 1 season, but that was it.
Yeah.
Then, you know, but now injuries, you know, kind of bring it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
that'll do it, man.
After it ain't the same no more.
what position were you playing in soccer?
I was playing forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a gnarly sport, bro.
Dude, that shit, it's fun, man.
Yeah. I that's the only sport I like couldn't play because it was just so much fucking running. It's like a football
Oh,
field
man,
wide,
yeah.
half a football field fucking long and shit.
Dude, the indoor soccer is even more tiring, bro, because it's like smart spaces, so you're doing sprints
Oh
back
shit.
and forth.
Yeah.
It's intense, man.
That's crazy. How about yourself, man? What do you do for the off time, man?
For off time, man. Well, I mean, I tried a couple of sports here and there too, but I didn't really keep with the teams too much. But shit, I mean, I mainly started doing like music at first. You know, did a couple of tracks here and there. Shit, that's another reason why me and Luke kind of clicked up like back then, because I was fucking with music.
You guys doing like rock or what kind of music?
No, hip hop. So I used to record hip hop, and then I transitioned to like recording hip hop but in Spanish.
Oh shit.
And then I just fucking started kicking it with these guys just on the podcast.
That's tight. And so you guys did rap? You guys had like a hip hop group?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a minute.
That's tight. What was the name of the hip hop group?
What was it, Blunts and Mics?
Yeah, for a minute it was Blunts and Mics, dude. We went to the Warp Tour, and not like the whole entire tour, but we like went for like the Battle of Jams and shit here in San Diego. We ended up playing at the House of Blues. House of Blues.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. How'd you guys like that?
It was pretty cool.
It was fun, dude. I mean, we didn't get to be on the main stage. We were like in the little smaller stage, but either way, just being in the building,
House
that
of
shit was
Blues.
tight.
Yeah.
House of Blues is House of Blues, man. That's a fucking awesome
I
experience.
remember I was there in the crowd and shit.
Exactly.
Basically, this is how it happened from my perspective, bro. You know how like every like band or every group had their own fans right in the, like on the floor and shit.
Right.
As soon as the homies came up, next thing you know, we just had all the homies on each side of the wall. They all just took over.
That's
just,
tight.
Damn. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
tight.
and it was funny now that I think back to that because there was I forgot his name, but there was some rapper we had met like a little bit before that.
Yeah.
And we were just talking with him. We're like, hey, you want to perform a song? He's like, yeah. And so we just had him like.
So you guys just fucking throw him on the House of
Yeah,
Blues stage?
we just had him
Yeah.
on the stage with us.
What?
Like, at the end, we put his song up and he performed, and then you know.
Dude, that
Was
guy's
it-
fucking lucky as shit, low key.
Yeah.
I mean, House of Blues is a fucking badass place.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
perform.
it was just more of like we were just lucky to be there. You know, like, fuck,
Yeah.
you want to come on? Yeah, fuck it.
That's awesome.
Bring it on.
How long were you guys a hip hop duo or doing the music for?
Shit, I think that only lasted for like maybe a year, I would say.
About a year.
And then
Yeah.
we kind of all still continued doing music, but not as a group.
Right.
And then just eventually it became this new collective where we just kind of podcast and do some other shit that's still like in the entertainment, kind of industry.
And how about you, man? How did you get? These guys are doing rap. You was just a homie, just chilling and shit.
Yeah, basically. And then sometimes I also like to freestyle on my side of time. So
Okay.
that's why I fucks with that. I just never record.
Okay.
And then anytime these boys are doing something with the hook or on the beats, I always give it a listen. give an
Okay.
opinion, get an extra ear.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like being in the scene. Basically, I'm always just into random shit.
So you're just the positive guy in the corner.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Blues, bro.
I'm negative on COVID though.
That's right. Hey. Thank God, because you're the closest one to me, brother. I'm like,
No, you
shit,
good.
I hope so.
I would have put you in that predicament, brother.
So actually, you know what? We could talk about that, man. 2020 was a crazy fucking year, and I'm sure all of us have seen something we've never seen in our lives.
Yep.
I'll start with you, man. Did it affect you or anybody that you know, or how did it affect you?
Certainly it affected me because I got to cut see my grandma.
Yeah.
Don't want to risk that.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I know, but grandma's a tough son of a bitch, though. I tell you that much.
Yeah. She kicks ass.
Yeah. And basically, work. I wish I could have got paid on EDD, to be honest. But I was working straight from home.
Yeah.
So my company just innovated. They actually laid off a bunch of people. But luckily, I went through the ropes and was able to pass through. But honestly, bro.
So they kept you employed at home?
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, that's cool. So basically, COVID just what it was, home lockdown and shit. They closed out my favorite bar, Maxton's. So that affected me.
Yeah.
I'm so crushed.
Yeah. Maxton's is a gnarly bar. I got a story for that next time.
You see, we get some.
How about you, man? Did it affect you at all?
COVID, in a couple of ways. I mean, I think it affected everybody, like worldwide, basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, I met a couple of people that were sick. I've seen a couple of people that also kind of passed because of the virus and stuff.
Wow.
It's been gnarly, dude. But luckily, we're still working. We're still out here doing shit. So like, it hasn't been all that bad.
Did you personally experience it? Did you get it at all, or did you?
No, luckily I haven't been positive whatsoever, dude. And I hope it stays that way till fucking forever.
Right. Yeah, I feel you, man. How about yourself, brother?
Same. I haven't really had much of a gotten in contact much with COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, I was already kind of like an introvert.
Right.
So I usually stay at home and do
Shit,
stuff.
I was already at the
I was
crib.
already inside. Like it was like nothing new to me.
Yeah.
But luckily, it didn't really affect any of my family members
That's
or
good.
any of that. But it did help us. We got our studio like right before that hit.
Okay.
So we've had the studio for like about a year, no?
Yeah, it's about to be a year,
About to be a
so-
year.
So kind of gave you guys time to focus on yourselves
Yeah.
and kind of build. And
Yeah,
kinda go-
exactly.
Yeah.
We're just there, just keeping quiet, just fixing it up. I mean, it's still not up to like how we want it to be, but it's been a work in progress.
Yeah. It looks good. I check it out, man. I saw you guys
Oh,
on the
thank you.
on the Instagram and shit. I stole one of your guys.
Yeah.
I'll put it out there.
Yeah, shout out to Prince Solo,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I-
Dude, it
Oh,
was so
Prince,
dope
you up
seeing
in
it,
this?
man.
Yeah. I think one of you guys hit me on the inbox or something.
Yeah,
and
I hit you up.
We talked a little bit and stuff, and so I started scrolling through your guys' stuff, and I saw him as an artist, and I was like, he's pretty dope. I checked out his video that he just dropped, and I was like, that's kind of up my alley. I think I could chop it up with him and shit. So he's a good guy, man. How did you guys get into doing the music thing? I know you said you guys did rap and stuff, but was it like, do you guys come up with a musical background and family, or was there some like pursued it that made you want to do it, or what got you guys started?
Shit, what was it for you, Louis?
Shit, man. I just always liked music since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like when I grew up with my parents, it was Mexican music, and then I just started like playing instruments. I played the bass clarinet.
Oh shit.
I tried to play the violin, but they wouldn't let me. They're like, nah. But next year they're like, yeah.
Damn.
I wanted to play the actual clarinet though.
What's a bass clarinet?
Basically, it's kind of like a saxophone, but it's like the clarinet version, I guess.
Oh,
like
okay.
a bass saxophone. It's just like a fucking like overextended clarinet,
Just
like
your
a Super Saiyan clarinet,
Super Saiyan clarinet.
It just grows a little bit longer. But I wanted to play because there was this Mexican band called Banda Recodo.
Okay.
Right, and like their main instrument, like for the solos, was a clarinet.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, I like that sound. So I wanted to play that, but then I just stayed there and. Then I started learning about like rock and rap, and I was like, "Fuck, this is dope."
Anybody in your family do music at all, or
Nah, not really, which
No.
is weird,
just kind of picked it up? You're like the one.
Yeah,
in the family?
yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
That's cool, man. That's cool. How about yourself, brother? What got you
Yeah,
into it?
it was almost the same, dude. Like I would never played instruments until like later on in life, like maybe 20.
Okay.
I started playing instruments, but just being a fan of music, dude. I fucking love music. I like the way the rhythm feels. I like the way that music makes you feel, and I just wanted to make music.
When was it the first time that you heard your voice on the mic since you were rapping?
Shit, first time I heard my voice, I was probably like, man, I want to say like maybe 14, 15.
Uh-huh.
And it was just weird trying to, like, when you hear yourself for the
Yeah,
first time, it's
yeah.
like, damn, do I really sound like that to people?
Yeah. Damn, that's my voice.
But you kind of get used to it, and just making music is pretty badass, dude. I've enjoyed it so far.
Were you in the background when these guys were doing their hip hop group? Were you kind of in high school, like checking them out, doing it, or?
Yeah, well, basically, how it would go down in a domino effect is it's got to start off with my homeboy. Shout out to my executive producer, JT Actor, by the way.
Yeah,
There it is.
shout out,
Shout out
brother.
to
Part of
JT
the
Actor.
podcast crew, he's just in the background.
Okay. Okay.
So I met JT when I started living in these apartments right behind the indoor swap meet in Oathside.
Okay.
And I pulled up with a Chinese plate. And we're
I like this. Let's go with it.
We're both like 16 or 15, right? And so I'm mopping up, and then I'm with somebody else, and then I meet JT. He's like, "What's up, bro?" And then at that time he had his clips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked him, "Is this your whip?" He's like, "Yeah." How old are you? Like 15 or 16. He's like, nice, good job, bro.
Damn. Right, doing good.
Like,
Shit.
it's like we both know, like, you know, they were like, all right, I like you. And then how I met Louis is, well, JT said he needed to go use the restroom, so he knocked on a random door in an apartment. I walked in, this fool was playing Nintendo, and then he just goes take a dump.
Okay, what year is this?
Oh, fuck. What year was that, Louis?
I don't remember, man. It was
Like 2009, some shit like that.
it was earlier than that, I think.
And you still had a fucking Nintendo.
64.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
back
was
to
a
the
64.
story.
It was a 64.
And then JT heard me freestyle, and then next thing you know, that's when the boys are starting their own group,
So
know?
you were freestyling
I was freestyling,
with
yeah.
the producer. Producer had to use the restroom. Knocks on the door, and it's this guy's house.
Yeah. Well, basically, they're all part of the crew, and they just know I just like to fuck with the flow.
Yeah, so
they-
so homie JT lived in those same apartments.
Okay.
So I already knew him and his brother. And,
Gotcha.
you know, it's
So
Yeah.
so is that how you guys all met? Like you guys were all in the same apartments, kind of too, as well as high school and shit, or like how did that?
yeah, it was pretty much that.
Did you guys meet
like
it in the apartments and then high school? Or did you guys see each other at high school and then y'all in the same apartments?
Apartments.
Apartments.
Yeah,
Okay.
apartments.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
come from the same roots.
That's right.
And then at that time, we had our homie Eduardo, which was the straight producer for the rest of the crew members. And I remember, you guys remember Shack Records?
Yeah.
With Eddie, yeah, Eddie Franco, shout out.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Shout out
right.
to Eduardo Franco. And then even then, like from time to time, you know, hooks were made, songs were made, projects were given out. I remember at JT's graduation, they were giving out the CDs. Remember the mixtape?
Yeah.
Remember the mixtape?
This is your guys' first project, the mixtape.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it
so it
one
was
of our
a
first
couple
projects.
of songs from each one of us, and I remember we went to the homie's house and we were just we had like a little weed,
Yeah.
like stencil, and they
Yeah.
would just sprayed over it.
Hard.
So it had like like little weed like
Yeah.
shadows in there, and we just started handing them out.
That's
Just, "Here
tight. So
go,
so
here
you guys
go,
were doing
here you go."
mixtapes like on other instrumentals and shit like that, other people's beats and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was the jam on that mixtape? There's got to be one that was the jam. Which one was it?
And I want to say our homie Ronnie, he goes by Ronnie the Destructor, but man, his jams were just slap, dude. Like,
Yeah.
he went hard.
What was the name of the mixtape?
What was it?
It was part of the Blunts and Mics shit. 'Cause
Yes,
it was like
that's what it was.
all of our
It
music
was like
put together.
promotional.
Okay,
It
okay.
was like
So
promotional for that House of Blues.
so it
for the
was
Battle of the
right
Bands.
up until that
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
type of shit.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, awesome, man. Awesome, man.
Yeah, man. And at that time, I was like, I didn't really like my song because I wasn't really like comfortable, you know, like rapping and on the microphone and stuff
Right.
like that. So like it's like just like looking back to it, it's like it's dope, but I'm just like you kind of cringe, you know, when you look back at your older work,
Right.
you're just like could
Right.
have done this or that, you know. It's,
Yeah.
It's growing.
Yeah.
It's just growing, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Do you guys still fuck with the music nowadays? Are you guys still playing with it here and there, writing now and then, or how's that working out?
Sure. For me, I want to say like here and there, I would like write stuff or even just hit the booth real quick and just lay down a verse. But I mean, nothing, no like major releases or anything like
Okay.
that.
Okay. How about-
Yeah, I just like knowing the fact that I could do it. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I've been mostly concentrated with the podcast and stuff, so the music's on the side. But you know, I work on some stuff here and there, and you know, some whether I released or not, it's a whole different thing. You know, but it'll get done. You know, like it's more for like me than it is for like people out there.
Hell yeah.
You know.
For me, music is therapy. That's like
Yeah.
for me. That's like
Yep.
that's the reason why I do it. You know, I don't got a billion fans. You know what I'm saying? But I just do it just to release. Because sometimes it's easier to talk to a mic than it is a person. Sometimes. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? How about yourself, man? Did you ever get down on the microphone?
Sometimes from time to time, but really that's like back when I was like more of a younger teenager. Cause for me, it's like I would record with my uncle, and I'm like 14 or 13 and shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the first time I hear a voice. Like I used to have notebooks just written in rhymes and shit until like I lose them. Cause you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like living that Rolling Stone lifestyle. You know, like,
Yeah.
I gotta move from place to place with family struggles and shit.
Yep.
So Other than that, though, nah, man, I'm just always in the background. I remember one time just helping out the boys whenever they need help. With that time in Mexico. Remember that? I asked this guy, because he wanted to go perform. It was like, so where's the stage? We're building the stage.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Wait a second. The people that are performing are building the stage?
No, not everybody that performed, but like, cause we were organizing this show down in TJ, dude. So like, well, we were in charge of just the whole get up from like getting the artist, the DJ, the fucking
Damn. How did
the
you guys,
stage and
even
everything.
get into TJ to do that? How was that like associated? Did you have a plug in TJ?
Oh,
You guys
you
know
had-
shit?
plug in,
Yeah, I had a
man.
plug in TJ, and then just we pulled that show up in like about a month.
Wow.
And yeah, we ended up building the fucking stage. We were like in the middle of this fucking like dust firestorm. Like that shit was gnarly. It was a fun ass day.
We even had a
Yeah.
surprise performance by Desi Hollow.
Yeah,
Okay, hell
Desi
yeah.
was out there. Yeah.
Dope. That's Oceanside. That's another Oceanside local, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Desi Hollow.
shout
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
Shout out.
That's right, man. So let's talk about the podcast, man. What got you guys wanted to do the podcast? I know you said you started as a soccer podcast and then kind of doing the music. What even got you into doing the soccer podcast?
Shit, that was Louis and like the first crew, cause like
He's the original character. We're like the version point.
We're like
2.0,
the new generation of the
podcast.
podcast.
Got you.
Like it feels like that, but not really, because I've always been working with these cats, so
Right.
it doesn't feel like it's like a second generation or anything. But
Like the charisma's already there.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
right.
to even like.
like we just talk like we normally would talk, in a circle, and
Shit,
just
look like
shit.
version 1.0 to me. Y'all vibe is cool as hell, man. Y'all doing good as shit.
So that's why we be at Max's sometimes too. We even joked about one of these days we're just gonna record our fucking conversations, and we
Yeah.
kind of did.
That's how it started. I was with my soccer homies, and like after we would go scrimmage or play a game, we'd just like start shooting the shit and hanging out. And then like we're just like, we should record this, huh? Like, yeah, and some of them were down to do it.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And now it's now it's the Kick It podcast.
Let's give these guys some games for the people that are starting their podcast, man, because we've done it for a little bit and we have maybe a little bit more knowledge than the people out there that are watching. How did you put your podcast out? How did you guys put it out or put it together and get it out there?
So I started using I forgot which one it was. It was one of those podcast distribution companies. Like was it Podbean? I think it was Podbean or
Podbean?
something similar to that.
Okay.
I used it for a bit, and then I switched to Anchor.
Yeah.
And Anchor is fucking dope, man.
Anchor's the shit.
Yeah, man, I love it.
Anchor is the shit.
I
I
love
actually
it.
use Anchor. That's how I came in too, man.
Yep. And that's really what it is. You don't even need a phone. You can just, like you said, just the microphone and record yourself. But it's really hard to do a podcast by yourself. I've tried it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like keep it going. And,
Yeah, to keep that energy going,
Yeah.
and you're like, you need sometimes it's good to have energy and to build
Yeah.
off and vibe off of.
It's
that
like you
shit.
said, sometimes you need to talk to the mic, but the mic doesn't talk back. Sometimes,
Right.
So you're just like,
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you. What got you into doing the talk show, man? Did you like kind of see him doing it and kind of like, hey, man, I want to rock with you?
Yeah, basically, cause like, before it was the Kick It podcast. Now, like he mentioned, it was like the soccer thing, and then it started getting run out of a garage. So
Okay.
we would kind of like same thing, try to get like maybe a couple microphones, and I don't even know if there was a webcam back then. It was like straight off the phone, and like
Damn. Okay.
It's just been trial and error, and just seeing Louis, like, just the way that he keeps approaching every single challenge, is like, all right, bro, like, I got you. Fucking let me hop in and just let's shoot the shit and see what happens. Because, like, I mean, sometimes we'd be, like, smoking up or just drinking
Hell
up.
yeah,
and
hell
getting
yeah.
faded and shit. And, like, we just recording out here, like,
Yeah.
it's like a
doing our
freestyle
thing.
interview. Like,
Yeah.
we're just sit down and like, all right, well, what we're talking about? And then we just get into some random stuff.
Hell yeah.
Or sometimes you come in with some topics, you know.
People ask me all the time. They're like, "Can you shoot me the questions that we're gonna ask?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna shoot you no
Yeah, dude,
questions."
it's the same thing
I-
over here.
I never tell
Ain't no
anybody
motherfucking
that.
questions. We gonna talk. Shit.
I want to see what you is. I want to get you like on the edge, like
Yeah.
somewhere, but we're gonna be cool about it, you know?
Yeah, I want to know about you, but not too personal, but about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you guys all grow up in Oceanside? You guys all born and raised out here? You guys from Tri-City? You guys born in Tri-City? Where y'all from?
I was born in Tri-City.
Born in Tri-City yourself?
Yeah, me? I wasn't born in Tri-City. I was born in San Diego, but I grew up in
Zion?
TJ. What's up?
Zion? Down there in Zion? Or where were you
Oh,
born?
I don't fucking know. I just know it was like the UC hospital, the UC
Okay.
San Diego hospital.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. How about yourself, brother?
Escondido Hospital, but I grew up in Oceanside most of my life.
Okay, that's what's
Back
up.
and forth between Vista and San Marcos too, because
Yeah.
basically kin around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I mean, North County's like a one big city.
Yeah.
I think so
Yeah,
too,
that's
It's
right?
like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like too many lines that border us. We all kind of rock with each other, you know what I'm saying? 10 years ago, 15 years ago wasn't quite the same. But in the last 2010, seemed like nobody really cares about Escondido, Oceanside, and all that bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying?
It started calming down a lot.
Yeah, hell
Because
yeah.
even as a kid and a teenager, it'd be fucking pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Especially for the Mexicans, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you have to get into some shit because you gotta protect yourself.
Yeah, so let's talk about that, man, because I know, North County does have gangs. And there is some street life out here, man. Did you ever get involved in the street life, or how did you avoid the street life?
Don't really say I got involved. I mean, I know homies from, different hoods in the city and
Yeah,
shit, but those
yeah.
are homies,
Yeah.
And their hood shit is their hood shit. That's always been established, Hanging around with the taggers. I always got to some shit, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some shit I can't say or mention.
Hell yeah. We keep that under wraps, I don't want to get you in trouble,
But overall, it's just a good learning experience either way. Because I always try to stick to schooling and whatnot.
Yeah.
That was my thing. Like, for me, I started off as a nerd, if anybody really knows me.
Yeah.
But then eventually, when the shit hit the fans, because for my side of the family it gets hectic because my pops would be hit with warrants.
Right.
And
Right.
they took his ass over 3 times. He always came back, though.
Right.
But the last time, nah. And this is why I always got hate for the system as well, because the next morning, you ever seen the movies when the search warrant's done and they cut it?
Yeah.
No, because then you got the kids to think about, and now you got a mother that's right there trying to now figure out how to pay bills while Pops is away now.
True
and the
story.
fucking cops already took the stash of money, too.
Yeah.
That was some real shit. So that affects a kid, but overall, I don't let it affect my positivity and just keep on doing what I need to do because I'm a working man as well. I work on the phones.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
a job, kick it, hang out with my homeboys, and yeah.
That's cool. How about yourself, man? Did you ever get involved or dabber or stay away from it? How did you avoid this shit?
Shit, man. I hella try to avoid it, but it's hard, bro. It's hella hard not to get involved, especially when you got close ties. Me, when I moved to Oceanside, bro, I stayed with my cousin and my aunt, and they were living out there in the east side of Oceanside in Barrio Pozole, dude.
Very familiar.
So I mean that's where I came up. I went to, like I said, Oceanside High School. Previously, I kind of went to Jefferson for a year or two. But just growing up, man, just seeing all the types of shit, bro. Like the
You grew up in Pozole?
for a minute, yeah. Well, I mean, I grew up with my cousin.
That's where the
and
shit is.
And even back then, that was
That's what
crazy
it-
when you had the pools out.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's still to this day one of the places that you don't want to be at night, walking
Yeah.
through the park. You know what I'm saying? It's still that kind of area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you avoid that shit, bro? Because I'm sure you walked outside and it was right there.
Nah, man. I mean, shit. I give hella thanks to my cousin, bro, because I saw everything that he experienced, and I'm
Got
like,
you.
man, fuck that.
Got you.
I mean,
So
much
you
love
had
to-
relatives that were involved that you could see firsthand.
Yeah, I would
what
see
was happening.
firsthand, dude. Like there would be fourth waivers and shit. Like police be coming to the
Yeah,
door, just
yeah.
wrecking with your shit. Like it's like, man, fuck all that noise. Like that's not the way.
Right.
But so
right.
I mean, I love my cousin for that. I know that he went through some hard ass shit, but I mean, shit, trying
Kept
to keep
you-
afloat.
kept you out the way, though.
Yeah, kept me out.
That's good.
And fuck, bro, it's gnarly. It's gnarly out here in Oceanside.
It is a true story, man. How about yourself, brother? Did you ever get into some shit?
No, I mean, not really. It was always around. I like to say, I have a line that says, I wasn't raised on the streets, but I was on the same block. It's
Right.
that's how I feel, because like these boys said, it was around. It's kind of hard to avoid it, but I never really got involved into it.
Yeah.
So
What kept you out the way?
I don't know, man. I just stayed busy with other stuff at the time.
You play, was it soccer? Was it the music?
Yeah,
What
soccer,
was it?
video games. Just being a kid. Just
Yeah.
doing stuff, homework. I was actually like school back then.
Hell yeah.
So stayed on top of all that. So
That's good. You ever go to college? Anybody ever go to college?
yeah, I went to college for a couple semesters, and I was like, I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
same. I think I tried Miracosta a couple of times, but it's like,
A couple times.
yeah, two is a couple.
Yeah. That's all right.
But I don't know, man. It's just, I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for
It's
you. I
not.
mean,
Yeah.
Nah,
Different
yeah,
strokes, different folks.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what
having a diploma, I mean, more respect to everybody who can actually
Yeah,
get a diploma.
yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't mean you can't learn. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can learn without earning a diploma.
There's an old saying like street smarts and the book smarts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But both will get your ass kicked and both will get your ass saved. So as long as you
Yeah,
know
I
a little
feel-
bit of both, you'll be all right in
Yeah.
life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How about yourself, man? You ever go to college, get an education?
Nah.
He said, nah.
Not like these guys.
That
not like
wasn't
these
me. Not even one time.
Not even when I crashed the class before. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's about it. But nah, basically I was just working. Cause even like at the age when I want to say 18 and 19, that's when I left the crib and shit for my folks' home. That's
Okay.
when really like I had to like spread my wings and be on my own.
Yeah.
So that shit, and then that's actually where. Remember the trap house, Louis?
Sheesh.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
That sounds interesting. Let's talk about the trap house.
You know, I'm talking about the trap house.
damn,
I'm
the
talking
trap.
about
Well,
like.
let's not talk about too much about the trap
Yeah,
house.
No, I'll keep it funny.
Let's talk about the house, not the trap.
right.
One day I'm coming back after a night of doing whatever the fuck I was doing.
Right.
I come by in the morning. There's a mattress on the roof
Wow.
and a ladder. I go inside. I talk to my homeboy Ricky and shit. He's living there. What the fuck you guys do? We put the mattress up on the roof. We're drunk. I get that, but why the ladder? How else we're gonna get down? How the fuck did you get down?
How did they get the bed up there? That's what I want to know.
Straight up, dude.
Like,
Mattresses,
fuck.
mattresses are not fucking
It's like
light.
that drunk imagination, you know, like
Dog, Jiminy Christmas. So let's say some random shit. Let me ask a random question, man. How many beers does it take you to get drunk?
Shit, I stopped counting a long time ago.
But at least like 6-pack, 12-pack.
What kind of beer we're talking about?
Modelo.
Modelo. All right, I'm gonna need 18.
An 18-pack?
Yeah, then we're
Can this
cool.
guy really hang with an 18-pack?
They see me drink a lot.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
so.
Probably take an 18.
Damn, how about yourself, man? How much you
Shit, if it was Modelo, I could probably do a 12-pack, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this guy's gonna outdrink you? This guy's gonna outdrink you?
I think Bruce could fucking
Yeah.
yeah. This fool drinks like a gin. I think that's like your favorite, right?
Damn.
Gin, yeah, I should say.
I said that shit's tight.
Well, I'm kind of a party animal. Even with my homies like Goggles, he's part of a band called Hailmore, so that's the homies and shit. That's
Yeah,
all we like
yeah.
to do is just drink and party up. I like to be in the scene as well too, even like in the punk scene. That's
Okay,
just- that's
okay.
just tight. Like for me, I like to kick it under a bridge with the fucking pack and some weed, you know, and just kick it under there.
Damn, that sounds like some shit 20 years ago I used to do. Well, how about yourself, man? How many beers you gonna pound?
Shit, man. Back in the day, I could probably drink like 12.
Why you say back in the day?
My tolerance is a lot lower now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to stop for a couple months because I did some stupid thing on Facebook.
What'd you do,
Like the
bro?
10,000, put 10,000 comments and I'll stop drinking, and it actually hit it. And I was
What
like, all
the
right, so
fuck? You
I was
got-
like, all right, I'll quit for 3 months.
10,000 comments?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was surprised it got that far. I was like, there's no way.
Damn.
There's no way.
That's like
I
baby
could probably
viral.
get like 3 likes on the fucking post, you know? So it's like,
Right.
whatever. And it actually got the fucking 1,000 comments.
That's dope as fuck, man. That's dope as fuck. So I like to put a little pressure on you guys, man. I like to have you guys come up with a goal. I like to bring you guys back in like 6 months. Let's talk about crushing that fucking goal.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
for sure.
And give me a goal, man. 6 months from now, what do you want to accomplish in life that we can kick ass and get accomplished?
We're going in skits.
Skits?
Yeah, I'm
like
thinking about-
video and shit skits?
Yeah.
Fuck
most
yeah.
likely, you know.
Fuck yeah. I like it.
I see the more opportunity about that, and I think with the boys' sense of music and comedic sense of humor, I think we could pull it off.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
Fuck yeah.
and I also get a female. I mean, who doesn't like to see a pair of tits in their face?
Hey, that helps a little bit. That helps. I was actually thinking about doing the same thing.
Dude, it's always crossed my mind. It's like, we had a female, we'd get like at least 10 more views.
Right,
That's
at least
right.
10. At least 10. Shit.
She'll have her own fan base, actually.
Right.
Five for
Like,
each one.
Could you guys get out of the way?
Yeah, right?
How about yourself, brother? What's a good goal?
Man, for me, I've spoken to the guys about it before. I would like to get us registered for the Surf Girl Pro. Be like media coverage.
Fuck yeah.
Get the podcast out there for the Surf Girl Pro.
Fuck yeah.
And
And what is that? What is that?
Yeah, it happens right here in Oceanside at the
Okay.
pier. It's a professional women's surf league.
Oh, yeah. That's like on ESPN and shit like that, right? I think I've seen it on TV and shit.
Yeah.
And they get trophies. And now, do you think they're going to do the surfing shit with all this weird shit?
I think
I
so.
think so. I
You think
mean,
so?
when you
That's what I'm
surf,
doing.
you're still like easily 6 feet
Are
away
they out
from
there still
people.
surfing? I'm not even at the
People are
beach.
surfing.
Yeah,
you,
people
haven't-
are surfing.
You haven't heard about that shark warning? Remember, Oceanside's been hit with that
Yeah.
shark warning.
Yeah.
Really? Recently?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why my ass ain't been at the beach.
Yeah, no, they did close them down like at the beginning of COVID, but lately,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
did.
they've been open.
They've been
Damn,
open,
that's
yeah.
crazy. I know they closed it down. I know they were opening back up. I just didn't know if like people were like getting back into it like fully, or how that was.
Yeah,
how
no,
that
it's.
scenario was.
I think the servers probably didn't stop. You know, like 'cause
Right.
It's like you guys said. It's everything's like you're out in the water, so you're
Right.
away from everybody else. Shit, man, I forgot what I was saying.
I need to go. I need to go. 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, 6 months. That's what we were talking about. Sorry.
It's all good.
Get the studio, looking better. Keep improving on what we already have built.
There you go.
That's the plan.
Let's go. That's a good plan, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Building. I'm gonna get you guys back in here in 6 months. We're gonna talk about that. Let's talk about the drop, man. Where can we tune into you guys at?
Dude, just look up the Kick It Podcast on Anchor, all podcast platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Yeah.
And you already say Spotify and
Basically,
iTunes?
Oh yeah, Spotify, iTunes,
Spotify's a big one.
iHeartRadio. Dude, Spotify is dope.
Which
is a
one?
big
Okay,
one.
so I'm getting my most spins is coming from Apple Music right now, and then right underneath that is Spotify. Where are you guys' algorithm? You guys
I
look at
think
that
it
shit?
was. I think it was Apple Music.
Apple Music is
it
kind
was-
of
it was
pushing
Apple
right now,
Music,
huh?
yeah.
They're kind of pushing it a little bit.
Yep.
I'm digging that.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think we were even getting plays like through iHeartRadio for a little bit also.
Oh, that's fucking.
Yeah, we still
badass.
got that. Yeah.
I didn't even know
It's
where the
cool.
fuck that came from.
the iHeartRadio.
Like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's pretty cool. So what? Then that means maybe hit the air somewhere, huh? Maybe hit a radio station or something.
Probably.
It's on
That's what I'm
iHeartRadio,
thinking.
Right? That's pretty cool.
I mean, because when COVID was on, I still wanted to talk a little bit about soccer, but the only league going on was the German one. So
Oh.
we started talking about that too, and this one we first got the studio, so it kind of helped us build everything.
So
from there.
during COVID, Germany was the only place that was playing soccer in
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
fucking world.
For
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
couple of months.
And funny
yeah.
thing is, we were getting views from Germany too because
Yeah.
we were
'Cause it was
talking
content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow.
It was crazy, like actually watching sports. Like
You know,
at that moment, that was all they would play.
in America, we lost all of our sports, right?
Yep.
We lost football, we lost basketball, we lost baseball, we lost it all. And it was a really trip. But to hear that they fucking even cut off soccer, which is a worldwide sport, it's bigger than just fucking
Yeah.
America. This is in every country has a fucking soccer team. And they stopped it all except for Germany. That's crazy to me. That's a lot of money.
That should have been. Yeah, I think that was like one of the signs.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the signs. Like, all right, like this is some.
This is some
serious
real shit, huh? Damn.
It wasn't. It was national. It was international, worldwide.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's still.
I talked to a guy in Australia, right? And they're like a little island where they're at and shit. And he said that they stopped letting people in January or 2020, like January 19th. They stopped letting people into the country, and since then they've been 300 days free of COVID, like the whole country free of
Yeah.
COVID for 300 fucking days.
Yeah, I heard about that too. That
Because they
shit's
just
tight.
never let people into the country. Like it was a weird scenario. Do you guys think that if we would have shut off from everybody, would we have done that? Or is America such a melting pot, it would have got to us somehow, some
I mean, people were already banning flights from China coming into their countries
Yeah.
and shit
Yeah, yeah,
before
yeah, yeah.
America.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the administration already had the report in about, this shit's coming, and then it was just disregarded by the head administration, but we all know that story, right?
Right.
Yeah, we just handled it like shit, bro. Then the
Yeah.
riots were popping off because there was so much tension.
It was. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
perfect shitstorm of
It was a
things
perfect-
going on.
It was a
Storm.
shit storm.
Perfect shitstorm.
That's why they took the toilet paper.
That's why they took, because there was a shitstorm coming. Oh my
Yeah.
God, we did not know
There
about
was a
that.
shitstorm coming, and people were gonna be home cooking.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
don't really know how to cook. So.
So here comes the shitty food. No, I'm just- Well, shit, man, I appreciate you guys coming by and rocking with me, man. Vibes are fucking dope, man. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, I get to come rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Return the vibes, and I appreciate y'all. Let them know where to find you. You got an Instagram? You doing
Oh yeah,
anything?
just look me up, Bruce Rojas. You already know. I'm always posting on the Snapchat as well. Steel BR, hit that up, I guess. And then follow me on the Kick It Podcast show.
Boom.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Karma. For real. That shit was badass, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, I need to know. We need to know where to find you.
Oh man, you don't even look for me. Yeah, just go straight to the Kick It Podcast and check it out, man. You're gonna like what you see.
That's right. How about yourself, brother?
Yeah, just look at the Kick It Podcast. I have a personal page, but I don't really post on it.
Okay.
So because most of it is through the Kick It Podcast.
Okay.
So just look at the Kick It Podcast, and you'll find Louis.
There it
That's
is.
really what it is.
There it is, man. Well, shit, man. It's been an awesome fucking interview. I appreciate you guys' content, and we're gonna get this shit pushing, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having us.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, man.